goes. Got somebody here.
Brando!
Is that you?
It sure is. Welcome back to the outskirts.
Thanks, I wasn't sure I was going to make it.
I know, we were tuned in on your monitoring station.
That's what Vic said. I guess I really lucked out at the board.
Oh, it wasn't luck, but we'll rap about that later. Let me show you what the Mirage is all about. Let's discover the past, speculate on the future. Let me tell you an old and wonderful story about how things used to be. There was music in the land, and the people danced to it. Oh, what a dance it was. It was a dance of life, and this old nightclub seemed to be its mistress. The musicians were her lovers. They all played here. But they didn't. They all played here, but they didn't play for the money. They came for the magic. It's just something about the Last Mirage. The corporation would like to burn this joint to the ground, but for some strange reason, they can't find it. We play music here. For us, it's kind of a cultural glue. Your grandfather started it. He saw a need for a meeting place that would serve the outskirts. It ties together our loose political structure, resolves disputes, and helps those out in need. Your grandfather wanted you to have this. It's the key to the Mirage, and possibly your future. How does it feel in your hands? Go ahead, Randall, play it. Well, I see you've been practicing your licks.
Yeah, a little. I found an old acoustic in the landfill.
It's amazing what those fools throw away.
Hey, Brandon. Remember this one?
Looks like the outskirts got herself a new band.
Man, I haven't jammed like that since we were teenagers.
Oh, it sure felt good. But you know, you don't learn much playing alone.
Well, you sounded a little rusty though. You were rushing a bit, but I could still see your grandfather's genes there.
Yeah, man, you got out in the nick of time. If they would have put you on the juice, you would have been a coot by now.
That's what my grandpa told me before.
Oh, yeah, Brandon, tell us what they did.
There's not much else to say.
No, tell them
Not Bix. I already know. Listen, Brando, there's something you should know. Your grandfather was a great man, a fantastic musician, and my best friend. He sacrificed his life for you because he couldn't stand the thought of you being on a drug. He wanted you to experience life the way the maker intended it to be, not as some soulless robot devoid of passion and creativity. Your grandfather realized he didn't have many years left. And before he left, he told me he didn't mind trading his life for yours.
Thanks, Morris.
Now, why don't you guys get something to eat? You must be starving.
Hey, I can go for that. Come on, Brandon, let's go see what the Mirage has to offer.
How's the sexiest man in the outskirts doing
Hi,
today?
Philly. What's this? Another masterpiece from the Matisse of the outskirts.
I thought the Mirage could use a little more art.
Well, you know me, Philly. The only thing I got to barter is that rust bucket pickup truck. And I'll be dead and buried before I'll barter that.
No bartering, sweetie, it's on me.
Why, you're an angel, Philly. Hey, Bixter, if I was 40 years younger, you'd need another cabin.
Hey, you two lovebirds knocking off.
Mose, what's Bix doing eating again? You probably think I never feed him. Honestly, I don't know where it all goes. He's as skinny as a scarecrow.
Maybe I've got somebody here that you should meet. Maybe this here's Brandon Bullock. Brandon, this is my wife Felicia.
Welcome to the skirts. Bix has told me a lot about you.
It's good to be here.
I'm sorry to hear about your grandfather, Daniel. He was an amazing man.
I know.
Well, I'd like to hear more about your and Bix's childhood, but right now I gotta head over to the monitoring station to see what the corporation's up to.
I'll go with you, Philly.
Oh, and Biggs, whatever you do, don't you dare leave your dishes for Mose to do.
Damn, you're good.
That Felicia is quite a lady you got.
Lady nothing. I've got myself a hurricane. No. She escaped from the city when she was 16. Showed up in the skirts all by herself.
All by herself. Huh?
Yeah. She built herself a shelter, lived off her heart.
So how'd you meet her anyway?
I met Felicia at a village art festival where she was selling art. Not only was she the finest thing I'd ever laid eyes on, but she could throw my shit back better than any woman I ever met. Man! Oh! I guess we're made for one another.
Well, then you're lucky.
Yeah, I know. I give her a hard time, but deep down she knows she's the only one.
You guys want kids?
Yeah! But we're gonna win.
Why is that?
Some corporation might rip them off.
They're gonna replace me, aren't they?
Well, we'll try. That's why Felicia and Mose went to the monitoring station. You know, I suppose they would have wiped us out years ago if they didn't need our kids.
Hey, who the hell's got the corporate training bike parked outside?
That's mine.
Whoa! Hey, easy guy!
Who the hell might you be?
This is Brandon Bullitt. He's one badass guitar player.
Is he from the city?
No, he's an outskirter, just like you guys are.
Well, if he's an outskirter, why is he riding a corporate bike?
Because he just busted out.
Escaped. How do we know he's not on the juice?
Oh, soda mio.
Convinced now.
Is it true they start our kids out on the juice when they turn 25?
Yeah, that's right. On your 25th birthday.
How old are you?
I'll be 25 next week.
Are you guys done with your interrogation? Good. Then why don't you introduce yourself?
I'm Jake the Snake. You can call me Snake, though. I'm a drummer. Here's Thud. You don't talk too much.
Nice to meet you guys.
Hey, what do you guys say we jam, huh? You up for it, Brenda?
Sure, why
All
not?
right, let's do it. Suggestions, anybody?
Yeah, I wrote something in the key of G called Don't Hassle Me. Wanna try that?
Yeah.
1-4-5 progression. And Snake, you give us 4 beats. Scapegoat.
Yeah. All right. It's a done deal then. We're the scapegoats. That's what we are. The scapegoats!
Yes! Corpus, the guy's coming! What do you mean, man? We gotta get the guns, gotta get out there right away! Where? What do you mean, where?
I mean, where are they heading for?
They're 20 miles away from Coyote Creek Village.
Where's Mose?
He's still at the monitoring station.
All right, you guys ready?
How can I help?
You bet.
You stay here. You guard the Mirage with your life.
You got it.
All right, guys? Let's get going.
Whoa. Thank God you guys are all right. I was getting worried about you. So how'd it go?
Horrible. We lost a lot of good people out there.
Anybody I know?
I don't know. We were wondering if you've seen Snake and Thud yet.
No, you guys are the first people I've seen all night.
Damn, I was afraid of that.
So did they get any kids?
Yeah, it looks like they got about 5.
Shit.
Yeah, and they probably would have gotten a lot more if we hadn't been out there.
Well, then it's a good thing you were out there.
Yeah, but as usual, we were outmanned and outgunned. But when it comes to sticking up for our kids, we are no pushovers.
And maybe you'll give them something to chew on.
That'll be nice. That'll never happen. They need our kids.
Mose says we'll beat them someday.
Fix! How can you eat at a time like this?
Lay off, baby.
It's amazing he doesn't weigh 300 pounds.
Keep it up, baby, keep it up. It only makes me eat
Let
more.
go of me! Let go of me! Outskirts! Hey!
Where are we? Who are these people? Are they outskirters?
Yeah, they're outskirters.
Who is she, Snake?
She says her name's Aaliyah. Aaliyah Bradshaw. She claims to be a reporter with corporate news.
Where'd you capture her?
We caught her filming the Coyote Creek Village massacre. The aftermath. She says corporate security left her behind.
Is that right?
That's correct. I'm a reporter with corporate news. And being a news correspondent, I demand that you release me immediately.
I can't do that.
And how come?
Because how do I know that you're not a spy?
I'm not a spy. Check my press credentials.
Where are they?
Right here.
I suppose you're out here to feed the propaganda machine.
You mean the propaganda machine that says you're nothing but a bunch of barbarians who don't educate or feed your children? No.
Then what are you out here for?
I came to get your side of the story.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Oh, shut up, baby. Maybe she's telling the truth.
You gotta be kidding me. If you think the corporate TV's gonna broadcast that, then you're out of your mind.
I say we string her up.
Hey, lay a finger on it.
Whoa, hey, chill out, man. Chill out. We're just checking out her story. Huh?
You chill out, baby. You guys are badgering the shit out of her.
She's a goddamn spy! And you? If you weren't blood, I'd say you're on her side.
Randall Fix, what the hell's going on here? What's this all about?
Sir, she's a spy.
And you were going to just string her up just like that? No trial, no jury, just blind justice. Well, that's not what we're about in the outskirts. There's been enough bloodshed for one day, so let her be. Now I came out here to see if you guys mind playing a game tonight for those that have fallen. That's if you blades are ready.
Yeah. Oh, hell no, we're not ready. But we can fake it.
Fake it, nothing. Why not get here early and practice?
You guys are at Mose. Be here early. Come on, baby, let's split. Randall, you stay here and guard the prisoner.
You get some rest, okay, sweetie?
I will, Phyllis.
You promise?
I promise. Now, Brandon, you did the right thing. But you gotta understand what living out here does to a person. Deep down, Fix means well. He's just frustrated.
I know.
You need your band.
Yeah, I need to.
I'm gonna see your gig tonight. I better take a nap. I'll see you later.
See you tonight, Rose.
What are you doing?
I'm untying you. You promised not to do anything stupid.
You have my word. Thank you. Thank you for standing up for me.
Wasn't standing up for you.
What were you standing up for then?
Freedom.
Freedom. For what? Freedom to die? Freedom to live out here in the desert like a rat?
Fuck you.
Are outskirters always so vulgar?
Are you an infidel or are you just totally lame?
Neither. You said I'm a reporter. And I'd like to introduce you,
Why?
because I'd like to know what it means to be an outskirter.
I'm not an outskirt.
You're not, then what are you?
An outskirt?
This isn't making any sense. Where exactly do you come from?
The city.
Possible you've ever seen the city. What's this?
It's my corporate badge.
Your name is Brando Bullet? Are you related to Vice President Alfred Bullock?
Yeah, that asshole's my uncle. Why, do you know him?
No, but I've heard of him. Did he raise you?
He tried.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, the guy's a total moron. His life experience wouldn't fit in a thimble, but he's a good golfer, and he's successful. Need I say more?
You said enough. So how'd you escape from the city?
With great difficulty.
And why did you escape from the city?
Hey, are you interviewing me, or are we just talking?
Whatever makes you feel more comfortable.
I'll talk, but no cameras.
No camera. I just want to know why you left the city. Okay?
I left because I didn't want to be put on the drug. And I saw what they did to my grandfather.
What did they do to your grandfather?
They murdered him.
Who murdered him?
Corporate security.
Why?
Good question. He was trying to surrender. He had his hands in the air and they just shot him in the back.
Was this during your escape?
No, it was several days earlier. I hadn't seen him since I was kidnapped. And he just showed up.
From where? The outskirts?
Yeah.
And why did he come to see you?
He came to tell me to get out before they put me on infidel.
And that's when it happened.
That's right. Corporate security just showed up. We tried to beat it out the back door, but
But what, they were waiting for you?
yeah, they must have followed me.
So at that point you made up your mind to escape from the city?
Not until after his funeral.
Why? What happened at his funeral?
They desecrated his grave.
Who? Who desecrated his grave?
The CEO, my uncle, and a bunch of their cronies.
What did they do?
They pissed on it.
You mean they urinated on it? So all of this made you decide you don't want to be immoral?
You might say that. I mean, I've got nothing against immortality. I just don't want to do it on their terms, that's all.
So what was your job in the city?
I processed orders, day in, day out.
And how long did you live there?
Well, I was kidnapped from the outskirts when I was 12.
Are your parents still here?
No, my folks were killed in the raid.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It was a long time ago.
I know, but it's something you never get over.
I know. I know.
So, you never answered my question.
What question?
You said you were standing up for freedom. Freedom from what?
Freedom to play music. Freedom to make love.
Have you ever made love before?
Yes.
But that's illegal.
Well, some things are worth the price.
What was it like?
Each time was a very special experience.
Would you like to make love?
Is this a question or a come on?
Mind if I record this?
No.
No, you mind, or no, I can turn it on?
Turn it on.
Sir, Vice President Alfred Bullock here to see you.
Send them in. Sit down, Bullet. Have you ever had a hole-in-one, Alfred?
Oh, yes, sir. 3 of them.
Congratulations. I've had 8. And someday, I'll have had 100. 1,000. Eventually, millions.
Yes, sir.
Golf will last forever. The corporation will last forever. And I'll live forever. As will those that are productive and make the right decisions.
I'm aware of that, sir.
Are you, Alfred? Are you really aware of that? You see, life, like golf and business, are merely a series of decisions. Should you use an iron or wood when you're in the rough? Should you continue to ramp up production or cut back to decrease the supply, and thus increase the demand?
Now, these are questions that require intense intellect, concentration, and experience. Then and only then can it be said that you have good judgment. There's no room for emotion. For emotion creates errors, and errors create destruction. Are you following me?
Yes, sir.
You know, many years ago, before my rebirth, I was an impatient and impetuous young man. My life was controlled by my emotions. Consequently, I made many mistakes. Mistakes that today surely would have destroyed the corporation. Mistakes that could have cost me my life. But today, finally at peace. I can thank infidel for that.
Yes, sir.
Yet there are those, for one reason or another, that continue to snub their noses at what the corporation has to offer.
Oh, I know, sir.
Do you, Alfred? Do you know who I'm talking about?
Well, yes, sir.
Who am I talking about, Alfred?
You're talking about the outskirters, sir.
That's right, Alfred. I'm talking about the outskirters. They have made the wrong decisions. Decisions based on emotion. And because of their poor judgment, they will die. That is the consequence of their poor judgment and lack of control.
You are right, sir.
You see, Alfred, what the outskirters don't realize is that death is a serious matter. The consequences are irrevocable.
Yes, sir.
Now, as for the outskirters, their fate is sealed. But as for you, Alfred, we have a decision to make.
Decision?
That's right. Corporate security called me. It seems that your Ward Brander bullet ran amok through Corporate City. Just listen to these charges. Destruction of corporate property, malicious vandalism, assaulting a security officer, seditious political activity, exceeding the speed limit, and unlawful flight to avoid prosecution. All in all, the hoodlum piled up $500,000 in damages.
But, sir, that boy's just incorrigible.
If you're going to get someone released from detention, make damn sure they're going to follow the rules.
Yes, sir.
Now, as a result of your poor judgment, what do you think is an appropriate reprimand?
I don't know, sir.
Well, perhaps the employee handbook will offer assistance. Yes. Section 3, paragraph 3. Section 3, paragraph 3, paragraph 2 states, any employee who directly or indirectly assists or abets an employee or resident of the corporate city in the destruction, assault, or seditious activity against the corporation shall be terminated from the corporation and denied his and all family members prescription of infidel.
Yes, sir.
Do you think this is an appropriate reprimand, Alfred?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you have demonstrated good judgment, Alfred! On your last day as an employee, as you know, the deterioration process begins immediately. You're lucky if you have a week to live.
No! Sir,
That's enough of that, Alfred. Get the hell out of my office.
This whole thing doesn't make any sense.
What, that I said I was born in the city?
Yeah,
Well, I was. Corporate infirmary, I mean, I have my birth certificate at home.
okay, but no one's been born there for 40 years. And if you're only 23, the only other place you could have been born is the outskirts, right?
You say so?
Yeah, I do. Listen, if the corporate coots can't get it up, and it's illegal for everybody else, then where else could you have come from?
I wish I knew.
Well, have you ever asked your mother?
No, she's dead.
Not too many people die in the city.
Well, they do have accidents. She died in a car crash
When? When did she die?
when I was 5 years old. All I remember is that it was my 5th birthday and I was watching the candles burn on my cake, waiting for them to... I was waiting for her to show up so I could blow them out. I just waited and waited, but she never did.
Who told you?
About the accident?
Yeah.
My father did.
Well, it must have been quite a shock for you.
It was. I had nightmares for years.
So is this why you came out here?
No. I came to do the story. And personal reasons.
Personal reasons. Like what, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm not sure that I want to go on infidel. That I want to live forever, especially if it doesn't kill creativity and passion.
It does. You see what those corporate coots are like.
I know, but it is such a big decision. I mean, being out here has been an awakening, but will it make me want to become an outskirter? I don't know. I can't answer that question right now.
You don't have much time.
I know. I know. It's just, I don't know if I belong here. I want to go back to the city. Think things over. Understand?
Yeah, that's the way I sounded before my grandfather was murdered.
Hey man, what you doing untied?
Her name is Aaliyah, and she was eating.
Eating? You mean to tell me that Aaliyah's been eating our food?
That's right, you got a problem with that?
Yeah, she's a coot!
Oh, is that a fact? So let me get this straight. So first she was a spy, and now she's a coot. So tell me, has she been downgraded or upgraded?
Upgraded.
Up yours, she's not an infidel.
And how do you know? Oh, okay, I get the point. Damn, Brando, you're quite a stud.
Not that pervert.
Man, look who's talking. Yeah, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if the guy didn't videotape it. Say, dude. On that note, I think I'll keep going.
Hey, Biggs, what'd you come out here for in the first place?
Oh, yeah, almost forgot. I came by to apologize for earlier today.
Well, it's about time.
Well, screw you too!
Hey, maybe we should market that tape as a marital aid.
Only in the outskirts. Only in the outskirts. Oh, I got nothing to do. I'm feeling blue. Sitting here listening to the rain. Can you hear it, baby? Can you hear the pain? Tomorrow never comes, that sun it never shines. He can have living in this paradise. Just another day, it never ends. Listening to the rain, it only begins. Listen to the rain, listen to the rain. Can you hear it, baby? Can you hear the rain? Listen to the rain, listen to the rain. Can you hear it, baby? Can you hear the pain?
Yeah! So how do we sound,
You
huh?
guys sounded great.
Aw, baby, since she's not on the juice, she's got the right to enjoy the music too.
I'll lay off when she's back in the city, that's when I'll lay off.
She's going back, Biggs, but not to what you think.
What do you mean by that?
While you've been practicing, we've been talking.
About what?
Aaliyah's gonna help us.
What, turn ourselves in?
No, she's gonna set up a gig in the city.
How's she gonna do that?
She's gonna spread the word to the underground and run a vacant warehouse for us to play.
Why?
We gotta show the dirts we haven't forgotten. Besides, it's the best way to get our message across.
So, does Brandon know about this?
Yeah, it's his idea.
I see. But we can't just waltz into the city and say, "Hi, we're the scapegoats. We're here to corrupt the youth."
In the first place, they're our kids. And in the second place, we're not going to waltz in. Aaliyah's gonna get us press passes.
So when's this gonna happen?
Next Saturday night.
Okay. But let's hope you guys are right.
Baby, I'm always right. I married you, didn't I?
You didn't have a choice. My good looks and charm.
Mose, how did you
Oh.
never raise him?
Easy, earplug.
That's it. I'm out of here. Baby, hey, I'll see you when you get home.
Oh, don't bother waiting up for me, because you ain't getting none.
Come on, sugar.
Oh, don't sugar me with that sweet talk, because it won't work.
What happened last night?
Mose, is it okay if I kill him?
The boss.
What the hell got into Bix?
He ran into an outskirts hurricane. Baby, never let them think they got the upper hand when it comes to having sex, because they will walk all over you.
Oh, don't worry.
What do you mean by that?
Leah, I think it's time we get you back to the city.
Just a minute.
Let me know when you're ready.
Okay. Mose, it's been a pleasure meeting you. Being out here has been a realization, and I think it'll be an inspiration for everybody on Saturday night.
What we're trying to do is to get our message out. That's all. Music will do the rest.
It's a very important message. I'm definitely going to think about it.
You're welcome out here. If you ever decide this is where you want to be.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. This belongs to my mother.
Well, then you should keep it.
No, I want you to have it. Wear it for me.
Okay, I'll wear it on Saturday.
I'll see you then.
Are you sure you won't be staying?
Yeah, I really have to think about things, and I can't do that here.
Okay, then promise me that you will think about things.
I promise.
Good. Now you better get going. The border's 50 miles away, and it's quite a journey.
Okay. Are you ready, Felicia?
Ready? Don't forget your camera.
Oh, yeah.
She'll come around, Brando.
I hope so.
Trust me, I've always been a good judge.
Thanks, Mom.
You realize it's going to be dangerous playing the city with you.
Yeah, but the underground needs us.
You got that right. It was the dirt that sprung you at the border.
So that's what went down.
Yeah, the old one. You know, Brando, at one time there were thousands of corporations. And all they did was steal your dreams. These bastards steal your soul. And the corporation first invented Infidel. The idea of stopping the biological clock was praised as a miracle. Artists and musicians were first to notice the gradual loss of creativity and passion. Soon there was an exodus from the city. It was like a rainbow. We were all different, but we had one thing in common. We refused to swap our souls for their version of paradise. The audacity. You think they could live forever. Even the stars eventually expire. Our life may not be perfect. Never could be.
Neither would I.
By the way, did you notice that black Harley parked out in front?
Yeah.
It's yours now.
Mine?
That's right, it belonged to your grandfather. He wanted you to have it.
You're kidding.
Hey, I told you, nobody got paid for playing the Mirage. What goes around, comes around. So let's go out and check her out.
The rancid smell of fear rumbles through the sterile streets of the corporate city. Behind the locked-in lives of its duped dwellers, demons ramble in the darkness. We pray for deliverance while being preyed upon by the infidel-infested wilderness rats carried in on an ill wind. The powers that be are on the golf course, putting for gold in their business suits. Their brown-nosing sidekicks yowl at anything that comes close to the truth as they lick their boss's wounds and cover up their misdemeanors. And now, what you've all been waiting for, directly from the outskirts, and the reason you're all here tonight, the Outskirts Rock and Roll Soldiers, we are the Scapegoats. Let's hear it!
Yeah. Hello, Dirts. Let's give a big hand to one of the Outskirts' best poets, Snake Turner. Okay, tonight we're gonna kick some ass with some rock and roll music. I think you'll like it. There's a revolution rolling in the town. Can you hear it? Can you hear the thunder in my heart? And there's music in the air. Can you feel it? Join the harmony and sing your heart. There's freedom in the wind. Can you feel it? Can you taste how sweet it is? We're gonna rock this town. We're gonna rock this town. We're gonna rock.
You know, Philly, you're going to wear out those sandals of yours. Why don't you sit down and try some of this scoop?
Something must have gone wrong. They should have been back by now.
They'll be back.
What makes you so certain? I mean, you're not God or anything.
No, I'm not God. But you gotta believe.
Oh, believe in what?
Believe we can beat them. If we don't, we're doomed.
Just because we believe doesn't mean we're going to win.
That's true. There are no guarantees in life, but eventually we will prevail. They may be able to kill us, but our souls will live on. The spirit of rock and roll will live on forever. This is about living life, not just existing.
I'd die if anything happened to Biggs.
So would I. But our cause is bigger than any one person.
I'm sorry, Mose. I didn't mean what I said.
You don't need to explain. Now, why don't you try some of this stew? You haven't eaten a thing since they left.
No offense, Mose. A great musician you are. A chef you are not.
What? You don't like rattlesnake?
And it's better than your possum.
Well, as a lifelong bachelor, learn to eat anything.
I know. But to tell you the truth, I'm a little tired. I think I'll go home and see if I can get some sleep.
That sounds like a good idea.
You'll be okay?
I'll be fine. Sure. You run along, get some sleep. I'll tell you when I get back, okay?
Good night, sweetie.
Good night, Philly. Help us. Help our people. That's all I ask. Where's Brando? What do you mean you don't know?
I mean, that bitch Aaliyah set us up.
Well, what happened?
Corporate security showed up. They beat the audience, they shot at us, that's what happened.
Did they get Brando?
No, we don't know. We just got out as fast as we could.
Was Aaliyah there?
Yeah, the bitch was there. She was hanging over Brando. If he wasn't blood, I'd say he was behind the raid.
Never say that again. Brando's one of us. He always has, he always will be. Got that? Snake, are you guys okay?
Yeah, but they got my drum.
Don't worry, Snake. We'll get you another drum stack. Set. Now let's see if we can't find Brando.
Sir, Captain Lord and Dr. White are here to see you.
Send them in. Sit down, gentlemen. We've got a problem, gentlemen. I should say the corporation has a problem. There's a cancer spreading amongst us. A cancer that threatens our way of life. A malignancy which left unchecked will destroy us. As with any malignancy, we need to operate quickly and remove it. Are you following me?
Yes, sir.
I hope so. It's essential that you do. On Saturday night, our security forces raided an underground nightclub in the city, used by the outskirters for the proliferation of rock and roll music and terrorism. Now, this raid was a culmination of information obtained by our intelligence community. Our security forces encountered heavy resistance. Now, as a result, they were less than 100% effective in the completion of their job, which was to kill Brando Bullet's rock band and apprehend the juveniles. Now, the terrorists escaped, and many of the juveniles are still at large. You see this, gentlemen? You know what it is, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Golf ball.
That's right, it's a golf ball. Small, isn't it?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
That's right. And so is our world. Now, the corporation world is growing every day. Eventually, the world will be ours. In such a small place, there's no room for competition, is there?
No, sir.
Correct. You see, the outskirters want this world also. If they succeed, they will no longer be the corporation. They will no longer be infidel. They will no longer be golf. We mustn't let them take our ball.
No, sir.
Gentlemen, I have called you here today to discuss our options and to promote Captain Ord to the position of commander. Now, Captain Ord will be replacing Commander Willis as head of corporate security. Today, I terminated Commander Willis from the corporation. Captain Ord, I have the utmost confidence in your abilities.
Thank you, sir.
First, I'd like to start with you, Dr. White. How is that artificial breathing system coming along?
Our initial research with artificial insemination using previously frozen sperm proved unsuccessful. Infidel usage prohibits cell division of ovum inside a woman's body. Our next research with in vitro fertilization was successful only up to the time of implantation.
So, cell division was normal up to implantation.
That's correct. Women's ovum do not appear to be damaged by infidel usage, but women using infidel cannot bear children.
But a fertilized ovum could be implanted in a mortal womb, and then the gestation would proceed as normal.
In theory, all an embryo needs are three things: warmth, nourishment, and time. Presently, we are working on a research to create an artificial womb made of a type of neoprene similar to wetsuits.
I see. Now, how is nourishment provided?
Nourishment is provided intravenously through a catheter, which is hooked up to a dialysis machine, which you know purifies blood. In this case, it provides the nutrients essential to sustain life. We then take the neoprene vessel and place it in an incubator, and then monitor the temperature constantly by a computer.
Fascinating.
It certainly is. Would you like to see our first offspring?
Yes, Dr. White.
Her name's Aphrodite. Isn't she wonderful?
Amazing. Absolutely brilliant.
Would you like to hold her, sir?
Oh, that's okay, Dr. White. I get the point. How soon until human trials begin?
Well, we just completed in vitro, and we're in our third trimester, so we should have our first production run soon.
Congratulations, Dr. White. You have demonstrated great intellect and creativity. Have a cigar. The outskirts mock us for our way of life. They say we lack creativity and passion. Ha! But I say, what creativity is there? Living like a Neanderthal. What creativity is there? Dying needlessly. Where is their passion for life? Soon, we will see who really has passion and creativity. Commander Ord.
Yes, sir.
Commence plans now for the destruction of the outskirts, and round up the remaining juveniles who were in attendance at the nightclub. We must not let this cancer spread.
I'll get on that right away, sir.
Thank you, gentlemen. Your excuse, Commander Ord. And now, Dr. White, please join me for cigar. One cigar. Great job.
Rando, are you all right?
I'm fine.
Well, you don't look fine. I'm worried sick about you. You got the chicken shits picked you up.
They almost did.
Looks like they almost killed you, too.
They tried.
Did Aaliyah patch you up?
Vix was right about her. She set us up.
How do you know?
Because she's the CEO's daughter.
This has got to be a joke, right?
No, it's not.
Well, then this has got to be some sort of mistake.
No mistake.
Corporate father and daughter T. My God, she really is a CEO's daughter. She seems so sincere.
It was all bullshit. She deceived us.
Well, maybe she thought she had to. I mean, we wouldn't have given her the time of day if she had told us who she really was.
You're right. I would have said string her up too.
I'll go tell Mose and Vix you're back.
Don't bother.
Would you rather I tell them you're dead?
Fuck you.
All right, I'm out of here. Mope all you want, but you're not using me as a punching bag.
I sure hope that isn't your grandfather's axe. I ran into Philly. I hear you have a problem, or maybe an opportunity.
I've solved the problem.
You have? Lay it on me.
To hell with the bitch.
You know, Brando, a while back, it was a woman that traveled the outskirts. Her name was Ramona. She was sharp as a tack. Her beauty was legendary. She had a way of bringing people together that nobody had ever seen before. She had it all, but she was a marked woman. The men adored her, and the CEO was infatuated with her. And that's why he kidnapped her and made her his trophy wife.
What are you talking about? My problem's with Aaliyah. She's the CEO's daughter.
No, she ain't. She's Ramona's daughter. Look familiar?
Yeah. It looks like the necklace Aaliyah gave you. Where'd you get it?
from Leah's real father before he died 5 years ago. Where you going, Brando?
To get Aaliyah.
Telling me she ain't really the Rainmaker's daughter?
She's Ramona's daughter.
Ramona. Ramona as in the Ramona?
That's right. According to Mose, the CEO, or as you more euphemistically call him, the Rainmaker, kidnapped Ramona from the outskirts when she was pregnant with Aaliyah and forced her to be his wife. He wanted to put her on infidel and would have, but he couldn't. Not until after Aaliyah was born and Ramona was done nursing her. But see, Ramona beat him to the punch. She hatched an escape plan with the underground. To the CEO, Ramona was nothing more than a trophy.
So what happened to Ramona?
Well, the CEO found out about her plan and had her murdered. Told people it was an auto accident. Truth was, he had her executed by a firing squad.
You know, this still doesn't change anything. I still don't trust your old lady. I mean, her being out here is like rubbing the CEO's nose in a pile of dog shit. You realize what kind of price we're gonna have to pay?
Well, maybe it's time the skirts start fighting back.
It's easy for you to say. Out here, we've got our own crosses to bear.
She's Ramona's daughter.
She's the Rainmaker's daughter. The bitch has been brainwashed.
If she's been brainwashed, then what does that make me? Huh?
Shit makes it.
Lighten up, Bix. Aaliyah's okay. Ramona's her mom. We're getting kind of tired of listening to you two bitching all the time. They're bringing the band down.
Up your.
I wonder if bands in the 1900s fought as much as we do. They must have. Suppose always says, if you don't fight, it ain't alright.
Oh, where's Bix? And where's Brando? I thought you guys were practicing till dinner time. Oh, did Bix open his big mouth before he put his brain in gear again?
With utmost respect, Alicia, you are one bitchin' lady, but band camaraderie forbids me from saying more.
Camaraderie bullshit. I know a couple of cowards when I see them. As for Bix, I'm gonna kick his ass when I get home. As for the two of you, I'm gonna kick both yours right now.
Daddy, that woman's a monster!
I want to suck your blood! Oh, it's not easy living in the outskirts, but it sure as hell beats playing golf.
Oh, you can say that again.
Okay. It's not easy living in the outskirts, but it sure as hell beats playing golf. One more time. It's not easy living in the outskirts, but it sure as hell beats playing golf.
Oh, maybe we should get Bix and Brando to write a song about that and just mail it to my father.
Oh, let's not provoke them any more than we have to.
Who, Bix or my father?
Either one.
Think the outskirters will resent me because
Oh, don't say that. We don't dwell in the past. We live day to day and hope we have a future. Aaliyah, your family, you're Ramona's daughter.
I know, but I don't know if I belong here.
But Brando, don't you?
With all my heart.
Then this is where you belong.
Yeah, but it is just so different in the city.
Oh, freedom is sweet. It just takes a while to appreciate the taste. Girl, I lived 5 years on my own before I fell in love with Bix. I had some good times and some bad times. After living with Bix for 5 years, you know what?
What?
I still have some good times, and I still have some bad times. He is so damn impatient. I have to work at keeping his lid on and that mouth shut. He's not arguing, shoveling food into it.
He loves you though.
Damn right he does.
Yep, I can tell.
I love him too. I just wish we could have a baby. He wants one real bad, you know. I tell him no. I tell him I don't want to bring one into the outskirts just to have it kidnapped by the corporation. I couldn't stand the pain. And it would just kill Vix. He would just die if that happened.
Don't worry, Felicia. Someday you'll have a child, and it won't be kidnapped. Someday everything's gonna be alright.
I am so glad you're here.
Oh, me too, Felicia. Me too.
So, Commander orders here to see you.
Send him in. Eddie, Dorn. Where's my daughter, Leah?
Sir, it appears your daughter is in the company of one outskirts musician, a Randolph Bullet.
What the hell? Not my daughter, that's impossible.
Well, sir, our operative has proof positive on this. They've been seen together in the city and in the outskirts.
You mean to tell me some informer's accusing my daughter of seditious activity?
Sir, with all due respect, our agent is absolutely reliable and beyond reproach in this matter. He's the one that put together that speakeasy operation and carried it out. Somehow this Randolph Bullet managed to escape.
I'm familiar with Mr. Bullet and his uncle. I want a full-scale sweep of the outskirts. Find my daughter and bring her back. Sedate her if necessary. As for Mr. Bullet, terminate this son of a bitch. No. Bring him back. I'm going to make an example of that bastard.
Sir, we will commence that operation immediately. As I'm sure you're aware, the outskirts is a vast and sparsely populated territory, and this will be like looking for that needle in a haystack, sir.
Damn it, Ord, it's imperative that you find my daughter at once. Aaliyah has recently been diagnosed with a terminal illness. An illness that left unchecked will kill her in about 5 years. Have I made myself clear?
Yes, sir!
Good. Notify me when you find her.
Yes, sir.
One more thing, Ord. Get me Alfred Bullet.
Sir, Alfred's dead.
Son of a bitch.
The AK-47s, the Howling Nomads, the Corporate Flatbutts, the Jazz Police, and the Insurrections.
Who are they?
Well, most said they were some of the best-known musicians from the past. That is, till the corporation banned rock and roll.
I'll bet none were as good as the scapegoats.
Well, we were good, but I don't know that we were great.
I can't wait to see your Vix playing it. On the Road, from Dartmouth by Jack Harrow. The Electric Kool-Aid Acid Test by Tom Wolfe. Poetry by Gary Snyder. This is interesting, the military tactics of teachers.
To my friend and partner, someday we're going to have to fight back. Your friend Dan.
He had a dignified face. I wonder who he was.
That's John F. Kennedy. According to Mose, he was one of the last freely elected presidents. And then some people in the CIA killed him, and that was the beginning of the end.
Ooh.
Don't touch that, it might be good.
Do you suppose that's what your grandfather meant by someday having to fight back?
It could have been, but we need a lot more than just this.
Whoa, that looks so sexy. I think you would make sure wear those at your next gig. What? Did I say something wrong?
Just don't bring up the band anymore, okay?
Oh, why not?
Just don't.
Something happened between you and Vix. That's why you guys left her so early.
Leah, just don't go there.
It's on account of me, wasn't it?
No,
What was it about?
I'm just tired of all Vix's shit.
So you decided to quit the band?
No, but what's the sense in it? All we do is practice and fight. play an occasional gig to the same old crowd. I mean, there's got to be more to it than that.
Played the city. No outskirts band has done that before.
That was not a gig, that was a nightmare.
Yeah, but those kids need you, and that's why Lopes chose you.
Is that it? Or is he just some old fool hanging on to his past? Vicariously living out his dreams that aren't going to go anywhere.
I didn't come out here to surround myself with pity. I can find plenty of that back in the city.
Then what did you come here for?
If you don't know that, then I can just pack my bags and go back there.
Wait. I didn't mean it. Really, I didn't. I don't know who I'm fighting anymore. I feel like a broken man. Can you understand what I'm saying? Are you sure?
Yeah, sure.
What's going on? What happened to Felicia?
Chicken shit shot her. You're the one that brought it on.
Shut up, Biggs. I'm in no mood for your stupid accusations. They had nothing to do with it. It was the chicken shits that shot me.
Yeah, the skirts are crawling with chicken shits.
But the monitoring station, how'd they get past that?
They must have cut their transmissions and snuck in like terrorists.
Are you okay, Felicia?
Yeah, I'm fine. Could still be Biggs in a foot race.
When did this happen?
Oh, about a half hour ago. I was painting and the chicken shit showed up at our cabin. Biggs was at the flea market with Snake and Thud bartering my paintings. All of a sudden the door flew open and two of them rushed in. They were asking about you and Aaliyah. I told them I didn't know who you were. Then the next thing I know, they started punching me, saying I better tell them or they were going to shoot me.
You must have been scared to death.
Nah, she's too hard-headed to get scared.
Biggs, put that food down. How can you think of food when I'm trying to tell them how they almost killed me?
They shot you in the big toe.
Fine, just keep eating. It'll keep your mouth shut while I finish telling my story. Anyway, I was so pissed at those coops that I kicked one of those bastards in his numbnut so hard his dentures popped out. The other coop got a jar of paint tossed in his eyes.
Is that when they shot you?
Not yet. I got my butt in here and beat it out the back door. I didn't get far though. They started shooting and I went down.
For once, you did the right thing and you stayed down.
For once in his right, Biggs is right. I didn't get up from a fight. Oh, they must have thought they killed me because those two sick bastards started laughing like a couple of jackals. Then they got in their Jeep and drove off. 10 minutes later, Big Snake and Thud showed up and they brought me here.
Okay, Felicia, now you just take it easy, okay? We'll figure out something when Mose gets here. Where is Mose?
No, he's coming.
Can I get you a drink?
Yeah, how's about a bottle of whiskey?
Are you in a lot of pain?
No, I'm just a little scared, that's all.
Well, you're with us now. You're here.
I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for being a friend.
I'll get you that drink. Here, Big's got it for me. Just sip it though.
Hey, it's Mose.
Hey, did Thud fill you in or what went down?
Yeah, how is she?
I'm doing fine, sweetie.
She got a chicken shit pedicure.
Take it easy, Billy.
I will.
Yeah, Billy's gonna be dancing when she finishes that bottle.
Bix, I told you never to call me Philly.
I'm sorry, baby.
The time has come for us to fight back. We've got to hit the corporation where they do business, and we got to hit them hard. Now, I've got it all worked out, but we're going to need Alita's assistance.
Count me in.
Good. Do you have that video camera of yours here?
Yeah, sure do. Yeah.
I'd like you to videotape the band
I'd love to do that.
and play it on corporate TV.
Oh, I don't think that would be a problem. The station shuts down at 10 o'clock when all the coots are in bed. After that, the place is like a morgue. The only problem would be if they've inactivated my key card, but the city's the last place they'd expect to see me now.
Or me. I'm coming with you.
Okay, let's get started.
Snake, Thud, you guys ready?
Yeah.
How about you, Biggs?
Let's blow the roof off this joint.
Let's do it!
Wait. Where are these? Rebel style. What should we do? Whoops.
Is the record done?
in bed, right?
All right.
All right, I'm ready. Why don't you start off with a little speech to the youth?
Like what?
I don't know, something rebellious. Just say it like you mean it, okay?
Okay. Wake up. The nightmare is over. To hell with living forever. Live for today. Get off your asses and fight. Fight the corporation. Fight for freedom, for music, for love. If you think your phony corporate mama was right, then you're a fool. She ain't your mama. We've all been kidnapped. We're all outskirters. Fuck infidel. Long live rock and roll. Yeah. There's a revolution rolling in the town. Can you hear it? Can you feel the thunder in my heart? There's music in the air. Can you feel it? Join the harmony and sing your heart. There's freedom in the wind. Can you feel it? Can you taste how sweet it is? We're gonna rock this town. We're gonna rock this town. We're gonna rock this town. We're gonna rock this town till the walls of Jericho come tumbling down. Tumbling down. I can feel it. Tumbling, tumbling down. Can you feel it? Oh, can you feel it? I can feel it. Can you feel it? So happy sound.
Well, you're not gonna win any awards, but the music will do the talking.
Just make sure you get out after you set that tape to play.
Yeah, we will. I've set it on time delay and it'll loop itself to play over and over again.
Perfect. Brando, what's that for?
Protection. What goes around comes around. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
You better get going if we're gonna be there by 10.
Okay.
Now, the corporation's got the guns, and the CEO thinks he's got the numbers. But we got the music, kick their butts.
Right.
All right.
Snake, spread the word to the underground. Tell them to get everybody to tune in tonight. It should be quite a show.
You got it, Mose.
Bix, here. Only open this letter in the event that something should happen.
Like
Got
what?
that? You'll know when the time's right.
How will I know, Rose?
You'll know. Use your instincts.
All right. Everyone gonna shit their pants and Brandon grabs the mic and yells, "If you think your phony corporate mama was right, then you're a fool! She's not your mama. We were all kidnapped. We're all outskirters. Fucking banal. Long live rock and roll."
We just turned over the air. The CEO has declared a state of emergency and is recalling all the chicken shits from the outskirts.
Oh, that's too bad. I was really hoping to castrate those two numbnutted coots that shot me.
Baby, if you're gonna castrate somebody, make sure and do it to somebody who's got some balls like me.
Oh, you want to be castrated, do you? Damn right I'd castrate you if I ever catch you fooling around with one of those old flames of yours.
Poor choice of words, Bix.
I don't care. You could castrate me today and I wouldn't know the difference. I can't tell you how much I've longed for this day. Hey, maybe I'll write a song about that. Yeah, I'm so happy being free, giving the coots a little misery that I don't care if you castrate me. Yeah, hey, come on, Snake, sing along. I'm so happy being free, giving the coots a little misery that I don't care if you castrate me. Hey,
Hey, Vic, try spinning more falsetto.
Brando, Liam, welcome back. You guys were a big hit on the boob too.
Yeah, welcome back. Hey, I'm gonna go to the monitoring station to see what's going on in the city.
We saw the carnage on TV. What a night.
Yeah, we heard all about it from Snake. The the CEO's declared a state of emergency. He's pulled all the chicken shits out of the outskirts.
Oh, yeah.
And that guy's gonna think twice about fucking with us again.
I hope so.
How's Felicia doing?
Oh, she's gonna be alright once she gets over her hangover.
I'd like to be better when you're castrated.
How's doing?
So, where is it?
The CEO has got problems, big problems. They pretty much gutted the whole downtown area and the business park.
Yes!
All I know is the CEO's gonna be running out of jail space real soon.
Man, this is too good to be true. Woo!
You're right, Bix. It is too good to be true. The chicken shit's got Moe's.
You're shitting me.
No, it just came in over the air. The CEO says he's going to execute Moe's unless Aaliyah and Brando surrender.
You're not bullshitting me, are you?
Not only that, he says he's going to execute all teenagers he incarcerates.
Shit! Man, it's unbelievable. Brando, think of something.
I'm heading back.
No. Forget it, man. You're gonna be dead meat.
Hey, my mind's made up. I can't let them murder Mose and all those kids.
Now listen, man. You can't help Mose and those kids. It's a con. He's got you. He's going to execute his objections on you because he doesn't need any more dirt to give him trouble. You got it? Huh?
It's a chance I have to take.
I'm coming with you.
Yeah.
Like Vic said, he wants both of us. I am so sorry. It's all my fault. I should never have come out here.
No, don't say that. Our struggle's been going on long before you came out here. And as much as I adore Mose, it'll continue to go on with or without him. So don't blame yourself.
Wait a minute. Mose gave me a letter. Said I should read it in case something happened to him. I guess this is what he meant.
Well, damn it, baby. Are you going to read it or are you going to just tell us about it?
I'll read it. Hey, let me open it first. To my friends, you are probably reading this letter because of my demise or some other disaster. There are some things that you should know about the corporation and Infidel. First, let me start with Infidel. Infidel must be taken once a day to effectively stop the aging process. Failure to take it for more than 3 days causes the anti-aging process to stop working. It also sets off a permanent reversal of the aging process, which over the period of a week causes the body to revert to its normal age. In other words, if a person's age is really 85 and their phony age is 45, by the end of the week they will be 85 or expired. Also, Infidel has a shelf life of 48 hours, and so must be restocked every day. Any disruption in its supply would be catastrophic. Jeez, I never knew Mose was so brilliant.
Oh, baby, shut up and read.
Many years ago, when I lived in the corporate city, not only was I a musician, but I was also a chemist for the corporation. So was Brando's grandfather, Daniel. We worked together and eventually played music together. We also took Infidel for a brief time and saw what it did to our spirit and the spirit of those around us. We were fortunate to quit early and experienced only minor withdrawals and no permanent danger to our soul, damage to our souls. Thank God. Before we fled the corporation, Daniel and I planted explosives in several strategic locations around the factory. We also rigged the explosives so they can be activated electronically by a remote detonator. The detonator can be found inside my desk at the Mirage. The detonator's signal has a range of 75 miles, well within the range of the Last Mirage. One last thing. I hope you never have to use this. Daniel and I never had the conscience to. With such great power, there comes great responsibility. Signed, your friend, Mose. Well, gang, I say we blow the goose to kingdom come right now.
Wait, blow away Mose and the kids? No. We have to negotiate.
The CEO will never believe you.
He doesn't have a choice.
Brando's right, baby. We gotta give this a chance. And if it doesn't work, we can blow them all sky high.
Okay, Brando, we'll do it your way. But if you guys and Mose aren't back by tomorrow, then I'm doing it.
Don't forget the kids. That's part of the deal.
Yeah, you're right, the kids too.
You ready?
Yeah,
Let's go meet your old man.
Bullet under guard in the reception area.
Yeah, send him in.
Yes, sir.
Now, I feel sorry for those that have no appreciation for this game. But as with any game, there are rules. Rules that must be followed, not be broken. Otherwise, one is disqualified. Are you following me? For you see, society has its rules. Also, the corporation has its rules too. Hit the ball straight, stay out of the traps, sink your putts, and one will be rewarded with eternal life. Break the rules, and one will perish. It's as simple as that. Mr. Bullet, welcome back to the city. I see you return what belongs to me. We'll deal with that nasty attitude of yours later. Now as for you, Mr. Bullet, I've heard much about you and your exploits. It's a shame none of it was good. I've listened to your rock music and saw your pornography with my daughter. You know, it's a pity you couldn't have been more like your Uncle Alfred. Despite your flaws, Mr. Bullet, you do have qualities that I admire. Qualities that I look for in my managers, such as courage, aggressiveness, and leadership. So much potential, yet so much waste. It's my job to inform you, Mr. Bullet, that because of your crimes, you will never be employed by the corporation. As a result, you will not be entitled to eternal life. But that's not all, Mr. Bullet. In addition, you will be punished. Your punishment will be a reminder to those that revere you that one must not buck the corporation. Your sentence shall be life in prison, life without music, life without my daughter, and life without parole. Let this be a lesson to your admirers. Do you have any last words, Mr. Bullet, before your sentence is imposed?
Yeah, you're a phony. Just because you're alive doesn't mean you're living.
Very profound words for somebody that is a mere child. I'll check back with you and see how you're doing in 50 years. Give my regards to your friend, Mose. He's dying to see you.
How old are you really? 75? 80? You're as old as Mose, aren't you? I'm not afraid of you, old man.
What childish tricks are you going to humor me with now?
We have your infidel factories and warehouses rigged with explosives. Unless you release Mose and the kids, we're going to lower the boom on you and your corporate coots.
You're bluffing.
Try 'em. Infidels like unrefrigerated milk at sours in 48 hours. They blow the factories, you and your immortal sheep are history.
Nice try, but I'm not convinced. There's no way you could have gotten into the facility. Not past my security.
But Daddy, I didn't go anywhere. I let them in.
Now,
That's okay. Let him up.
now, let's lay some ground rules, shall we? You release all our jailed friends and give them safe exit out of the city, including Mose, Aaliyah, and myself. Once we're safe, I'll deactivate the remote detonator. You have my word on it. Besides, you don't really have a choice, do you?
They try to deactivate the explosives. Good luck, they've been booby trapped, Daddy.
Now do we have ourselves a deal?
Let them go, Lord.
Don't forget Mose and the kids.
Oh, release Mose and the kids. Also, Lord.
It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. Come on, Wayne, let's get out of this two-minute office.
Bullet, you think you've won. It goes on, Bullet. Ask Aaliyah about her illness. Ask her how long she'll let you get dog treatment.
Tell me.
She's been diagnosed with progeria. She'll age to death in 5 years.
Don't listen.
Unless she gets infidel treatments. It goes on, Bullet. It goes on.
It doesn't matter, Brandon. It doesn't mother. Someday you are going to have to answer for that.
That brassy bastard thinks he's won. Dr. White just informed me the artificial breeding system is now online. Commence Operation Desert Rain when Infidel factory secured. Throw everything you have at that vermin. I don't want so much of a damn rattlesnake left alive up there. You understand? Annihilate them!
Sir, the operation will commence immediately. What about your daughter?
I have no daughter. I have golf.
This waiting around is driving me nuts. If they're not back in 15 minutes, then I'm doing it.
Baby, you are nuts. Oh, and if anybody can handle this, it would be Brando and Aaliyah. Damn it, will you please stop your pacing? You're making me seasick.
I can't help it. I should have gone with them.
Oh, please, like I said, Brando and Aaliyah can handle it because a politician you are definitely not.
That's it. I'm getting something to eat.
Go ahead.
You mean that?
Yeah, if it shuts you up and stops your pacing, then go ahead.
We did it! We did it! The CEO's released everybody.
Wait, would you mind repeating that?
We won! Everybody's been released. It just came over the air.
Brando, Mose, and Aaliyah.
Yep, the kids too.
Everybody!
I'm so happy being free, giving the coots a little disobedient that I don't care if you castrate me.
Oh, snip, snip, dangle, dangle, snip, snip.
You can hang it from a dash, you can hang it from a tree. I really don't care if you castrate me. Long live rock and roll!
All over the outskirts!
Along with Brando and Aaliyah. What's wrong with Brando?
Oh, he's just tired, that's all.
And where's Mose?
We dropped him off in his cabin. He's going to rest for a while.
Something doesn't seem to be right. They did release everybody, didn't they?
Yes, it's all over. They released everybody to the outskirts.
Good. I say we pull their plugs then.
Get back, Bix.
You crazy, man? It's either them or us.
You heard me.
Look, Bix is right. I know my father, and he'll send every chicken shit out here to kill men, women, children, everyone in the outskirts.
Hey, you heard her. We got to do it.
Aaliyah will die.
Well, she looks pretty healthy to me. I mean, wait a minute. Is she on the juice? Yeah, that's it. She's on the juice. I was right all along.
No, she's not an infidel.
Then what's her problem?
Shortly before I came here, I was diagnosed with a terminal illness called progeria. Progeria causes the cells of the body to divide extremely rapidly, and the end result is that you age very rapidly. Children with it live to be about 10 or 12 years of age. And since I'm an adult, the starting line's been moved up. Without treatment, I have about 5 years to live. An infidel is the only known cure for progeria.
Oh, dear God, why didn't you tell us this?
Because I knew that Brando would never go along with the plan if he knew what was at stake for me.
But why didn't you tell us this earlier?
Because I didn't know. I didn't know what I was going to do, and then once I decided to come back, everything happened so quickly. I wanted to tell you. I'm sorry.
Don't be, girl. I can't imagine having to make a decision like that.
Thank you.
What are we all waiting around here for? This place ain't no morgue. She's got 5 years. She's got 5 long years. This doesn't change anything. I'm doing it.
You go on.
Hey, fuck you.
Shut up, Bix! Bix, I'll kick your ass!
Wait a minute.
Hey, what's Aaliyah doing?
She's got the detonator.
Aaliyah, put the detonator down.
No, I need to do this.
No, you don't. Put
Yes.
it down.
Yeah, I do.
Why?
For me. Because I'd rather live 5 long years full of music, art, and lovemaking than an eternity devoid of passion and creativity.
No!
Yes!